If you're a designer and you're not paying attention to AI, you are playing with your career. This AI thing is just going crazy at the moment. One day you are designing happily and the next day AI is generating logo, branding and full websites in like 5 minutes. So the big question is now, will AI take my job as a designer or I should start selling pop-off right now? I had this fear too, I won't lie. But one truth I have learned is that AI won't replace good designers, but AI will 100% replace the lazy ones. Today I'm telling how I'm positioning myself so AI doesn't collect my job and how you can too. Hey, I'm Deborah, your freelance design bestie, helping you build a creative career that pays you well and gives you peace of mind. I've been a full-time designer for a couple of years now, and recently I've been side-eyeing AI like, so what's your actual plan for me now? But this video is not to scare you, it's to prepare you, because one thing is clear, AI is not doing. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm focusing on thinking and strategy. AI can design, yes, logo, social media posts, even full websites, no doubt. But you know what AI can't do? It can't think like a human being. AI doesn't understand the why behind the design. It doesn't understand culture, context, or the emotional weight of certain choices. It can't read between the lines of a confused client's brief and still deliver sense. Most clients don't even understand what they really want. That's why they hire you. Clients want something that actually works, something that fits their brand, speaks to their target audience, and pushes their business forward. That's not just design, that's strategy. So for me, I stopped obsessing over how to make this thing fine. I started learning how to use design as a tool to solve business problems, how to understand the brand goals, the customer psychology, positioning, and all those things that help brands move forward. These days, I ask less of how can I make this look good and more of how will this help them sell more, communicate better, and grow their brand. That shift is what clients keep paying for, AI or no AI. Now, the practical things I did to build this skill, I started studying brand strategy and not just design tutorials. I practiced asking better questions, doing delivery calls with clients, and I also stopped offering design-only packages. I now offer solutions with strategy behind them. AI can generate graphics in 2 minutes, although based on what I've seen so far, it's not that perfect. But then it also cannot think, reason, or solve problems the way your brain can. If you want to stay relevant, stop being just a designer and start being a problem solver. I have noticed that the problem solvers are the ones that make the most money. The second thing I did was I started building relationships. The thing is, relationship is currency. AI can design, AI can generate content, but AI cannot build trust. AI doesn't show up consistently on social media. AI doesn't network. AI cannot gist with people, laugh, share stories, or build connection. But you can. Clients hire people they trust, people they believe in, people they feel comfortable working with, not robots. In this freelance game, it is not always the most talented people that get the job. It's the one they remember. When people know you, like you, and trust you, AI can't compete with that. They will choose you for your brain, your personality, your experience, and not just your deliverables. So what I'm doing practically to make sure that AI can't touch me in this area is I started showing up online consistently even when it's uncomfortable. I reply with voice notes sometimes to add a personal touch. I share both my wins and my lessons. I treat people well, both online and offline. I also nurture relationship with past clients and fellow creatives. Relationship is far greater than AI too. People don't hire software, they hire people they like and trust. Your face, your reputation, and your connection, that's your leverage. So use it well. Also, I upped my communication and client experience game. One thing AI cannot do is treat your clients like human beings. Although there are some AI you talk with and it feels like you're having a therapy section, but in the end, it's not a human being. And you can treat your clients like a human being. AI won't jump on a quick call to clear confusion. It won't gently explain why the sixth color change won't improve the design. It won't say, I understand, let me fix it, even when the client is being somehow. Clients hire designers for relationship, peace of mind, and clarity. So be that designer. The better your communication, the more likely people are to work with you and not some robots. And that's where you win. So instead of just focusing only on the design, I started focusing on client experience. So here's what I'm actively doing that you can also emulate. I started communicating clearly. I break down design decisions so clients feel included. I stay professional even when the clients are stressed. I give timelines and I stick to them. I send follow-ups politely but firmly. I stay polite even if the feedback is confusing. And I close projects with a thank you and clear handover. Those are some of the things I do, and the reason this kind of thing matter is because people remember how you make them feel. A client might forget how long the design took, but they won't forget how calm, clear, collected and excited you were when you were working with them. Good works gets you noticed. Good communication gets you hired again. That's what most designers don't know. You need to be able to communicate well and to treat people well. AI might create faster, but clients will always return to humans who makes their life easier and not harder. If your clients feel heard, respected, and taken care of, they will keep coming back. By the way, if you want to master the kind of soft skills that make clients trust you, pay you more, and refer you over and over again, watch my video on soft skills every graphics designer needs to master. So it has a part 1 and part 2. Make sure you watch them both. The video will help you sharpen your human skills AI cannot replace, and I will also link it below. Another thing I do is I'm using AI as a tool, not an enemy. Look, AI is not going anywhere. Fighting it is a waste of time. You can cry, you can rant on Twitter, it will still be here tomorrow. So instead of fighting it with fear, I asked myself, how can this thing make me work smarter and not harder? And that's when everything changed. I now treat AI like my assistant, not my competition. I learned to use AI to my advantage. I use it to speed up mock-up presentations. I use it for caption drafts when my brain is tired. I use it to structure outlines, do admin work, and do repetitive tasks. But here's the most important part. I'm still the one making the decisions. I'm not just letting AI drop it for me and I'm copy and pasting it like that. AI is assisting me, but I'm still the brain behind it, driving everything for it to follow my own rules. AI is not coming for everybody's job, but it's certainly coming for people who refuse to grow. If you know how to use AI and still bring your unique skills, strategy, and taste, you will stand out even more, not less. And what you can do is start by picking one task you do often and find an AI tool to speed it up. Use that extra time to level up your thinking, your communication, and your creativity. If you don't know how to guide it, you will produce nonsense quickly. And that is why you see some people, when they use AI, you can easily spot it's AI because they are just too lazy about it. But you as a person must also master how to guide it for your own use. AI is not your enemy, laziness is. If AI is here to stay, you might as well make it work for you, not against you. Be the brain. Let AI be the assistant. If you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you like and subscribe. I drop freelance tips every week to help you stay relevant and make money. Also, I'm positioning myself as the expert. If you position yourself as just a graphics designer who makes things pretty, AI will collect that seat from you fast. But if you show up as the expert who understands business goals, who can guide clients, ask the right questions, and suggest the best solutions, AI can't touch that. These days, clients are not just paying for pretty designs anymore. They are paying for clarity, for direction, and for results. I stopped being a design servant. I stopped marketing myself as, I will design this for you. Now I market myself as, I will help you clarify your brand and communicate it visually in a way that works. It's not about the fonts and the colors alone. It's about understanding business problems and offering creative solutions through design. I lead the project, I educate my clients, I show them the why behind the work, and help them make better decisions. And that's what attracts clients who are willing to listen, respect your process, and pay you well. That's how you move from being a design tool to becoming a strategic partner. Stop positioning yourself as a waiter collecting orders. Position yourself like a chef who knows what ingredients will make the meal taste best and who isn't afraid to say no to nonsense requests. So what you can do right now is start by changing your language. No, I'm not talking about your mother tongue. Instead of I design flyers, logos, websites, say something like, I help brands communicate clearly through strategic and effective design. How does that sound? Big difference, right? By the way, if you're wondering, hope I'm not doing the things that will make clients avoid me, I have a full video breaking it down. It's called the 10 signs you are the red flag designer clients warn others about. Watch it after this video so you don't accidentally become the reason a client runs to AI instead. In addition, I'm constantly improving my creativity. AI can remix, recycle, and reproduce, but AI cannot originate. It cannot create from your personal story, your culture, your emotion, or your experience. That's where your true power as a creative lies. Your originality, your unique eyes, and the way you see the world. I intentionally feed my creativity by reading, watching documentaries, trying new styles, observing trends, because creativity comes from living. AI doesn't live life, you do. The more human you are, the harder it is for AI to compete. So don't just design, live, explore, question, experience. That's how you stay ahead. Also, I'm building my brand. People buy from people they know, they like, they trust, and not from faceless tools. Okay? No AI can replace human connection. That's why I show up online. That's why I share my knowledge. I share my process. I talk about my design journey. I let people know the brain behind the brand. So that when people want to hire a designer, they know that they're not hiring just a tool, they're hiring me. If your name is known for quality, consistency, and character, AI can't replace that. Clients will come because of your presence. They will stay because of your integrity. That's why I'm focused on showing up consistently online, sharing my expertise freely so I'm seen as go-to and not just one out of the many. I'm building trust through content. I'm letting people see the brain, the personality, the process, and not just the pretty work. Because when the clients need a designer they trust, they pick the person they already feel connected to. Your brand is bigger than your portfolio. Build your name, build your reputation, build your online presence. That's your insurance in this AI era. So will AI replace designers? Yes and no. AI will replace the ones who refuse to grow, the ones who just want to collect brief, push pixels without thinking. But AI cannot replace you if you stay strategic, if you keep learning, keep adapting and positioning yourself as more than just a designer. Let me know in the comments what's your biggest fear about AI. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want more freelance videos, content tips, and honest lessons from someone who is walking the journey too. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.